All right, there we go. All right, cool. So it should be a lot of fun. All right, so who has never heard of actually, or just needs me to give a quick review of the rules?
I could do with a refresher
All
or
right.
with a.
Same.
Okay, cool. So here's how it's gonna work. Uh, Nerds love correcting people. Everybody likes to get stuff right. We want to make sure it's correct, and we want others to make sure it's right. So what's going to happen for this is I'm going to read a false statement about franchises that people love the most, and you buzz in when you think something is wrong, and you have to correct me. There are two specific rules, though. All corrections must be preceded with the phrase, actually, and you can interrupt at any time. Also, if you don't proceed the correction with actually, you lose your chance and somebody else can answer the question to steal your point. Every 5 questions, I'll be doing a bonus question worth 2 points. And I will also be doing a special visual answer, probably after the first 10 questions. Other than that, we'll get started. Does anyone have any questions? Nope.
Good to go.
All right.
Not me.
All right. So we'll just do a quick introduction just for the sake of the recording purposes. So first up, we have Alex. Alex, how are you doing?
Doing just dandy. How are you doing, Ian?
Not bad, not bad. Next, we have Terry Ann. Anything to say, Terry?
Hi,
Yo.
Terry Ann.
We have David. David, what up?
Hey, not much. All my jokes are cries for help.
James, what about you?
Hey, what's up, Ian?
Yo, yo.
Not much to say.
And last but not least, we have Ren, my buddy out here in Colorado.
Hello, hello, everyone.
What up?
Hello.
Hi, Rin.
All
Well-
right. But yeah, let's get going. So I'm going to do a quick example question just in case. I'll also say the answer as well. But once we get into it, we'll fully get into it, no holds barred. So the first example is Genie, whose true name is never revealed, is the only character in the show. Is the only character in Aladdin animated with 4 fingers instead of 5. A stylistic choice to make Genie feel more cartoonish and otherworldly. So in this case, the answer actually is he's not the only character with 4 fingers. Abu and the merchant both have 4 fingers, and the magic carpet has no fingers. So that would be an example of correcting somebody. Everyone get the idea?
Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
and you have to follow up with actually. All right. But let's get going. Just to, again, have some fun here while everybody's kind of inside for COVID. All right. So, when you know it, again, buzz in. I probably don't have to say it, but we'll probably get some mistakes in the first question. But whatever, let's have some fun. So the first question is going to be about a very popular anime called My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, let's see here. I got it. There we go. My Hero Academia focuses on a wide variety of interesting and often powerful and bizarre powers called quirks. The story follows a young boy named Deku and his journey to become the world's... Oh, that is right.
Actually, his name is Midoriya Izuku. His hero name is Deku.
So that we'll give you that point because that was close enough. It's Izuku Midoriya. But nice job, Ren.
Okay,
Name
okay.
order.
I know, name order. That's just a cultural difference.
Yeah. But no, Deku is his nickname, not his actual name. I didn't even get to the full question, but damn, you guys got me there.
All right.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This one is about books, specifically horror books. So if any of you read, let's see how good you read.
You might want to reset the buzzer for Red.
Oh yes, let me reset the buzzer really quick. All right. So, in this next question, the novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley is considered by many to be one of the great classic horror novels. The book starts with Robert Walton, an explorer, writing letters to his sister back home. One day, he discovers Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who proceeds to tell him his entire... Oh, yes?
Nope,
That
actually,
is
I was
Alex.
wrong with what I was going to say.
Oh,
Sorry.
Alex, go ahead.
Actually, I was wrong with what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll then finish really quick. One day, he discovers Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who proceeds to tell him his entire life story. This is often left out of the movies. Later in the book, when Frankenstein's monster is created, he looks nothing like he is portrayed in the film. And again, I'm going to post that question in the Discord just in case. I'm going to give you guys about... Oh, never mind. Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna take a guess. I have a vague memory of it being a correspondence with a brother, not a sister.
So first it's actually, and no, that is not what we're looking for here.
I did start with actually.
Oh,
I might be too far away from the microphone.
Actually, she started with actually.
Okay, well, let me post the question in Discord really quick. And then I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to kind of figure it out. So it's under the general section. So 30 seconds. Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna take a guess and say that Frankenstein is widely regarded as the first sci-fi, not horror.
So there is some contention about that, but that's not what we're looking for, unfortunately. There are many who claim to be the first sci-fi. But no, we got a couple more seconds
And I'm
to
gonna
go. Oh, James?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna pass on this one.
Okay. All right, yeah, if everyone wants to pass, then yeah, I can give you guys the answer.
Sounds like we're headed that way.
I gotta pass too. I need to go
I got
to the
nothing.
school for children who don't read good.
All right, so we're going to pass this. So the answer is this in this question is, or I guess in the statement is, Victor Frankenstein actually held no doctorate. He's not a doctor. In fact, in the book, he is a student, and they later changed him into a doctor to make him seem smarter, like someone could actually build a monster. So, kind of a trick statement there, but yeah, he's not really a doctor. All right. We'll move into our next question. So, this one is about Pokemon. So, I'm pretty sure a bunch of you are going to get this pretty quickly. The Moonstone is a type of evolution stone introduced in Generation 1 of Pokemon. Using it, it can... Oh, yes?
Actually, I might be wrong, but I don't think the Moonstone was in Gen 1, was it?
Unfortunately, it was.
Darn it! Okay.
All right. But no, I'll continue. Using it, you can evolve your Clefairy into a Clefable, your Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff, or your Nidorina into a Nidoking. The description of the... Oh! Hold on. So that was Evo, which I guess in this case
actually,
is James?
Yep. Actually, I do not think it was the Nidoqueen and Nidoqueen that it evolves.
Ooh, can you be more specific?
Did you just say Nidoqueen last? Or did you say Nidoking?
So I said in the statement Nidorina into Nidoking.
Yeah, Nidorina does not turn into Nidoking.
What does it turn into?
Nidoqueen?
Yeah, okay. You know what? That's close enough. Yes. Nidorina evolves into Nidoqueen, and Nidoran evolves into Nidoking. It's a little confusing, but yes. All right. So that's a point for James. All right. Next question. This is question 4. And this is for our Marvel fans. So, we're looking for not just the MCU buddies, we're looking for the comic book readers. So
Can you reset the buzzer?
This might be a little rough.
The buzzer needs to be reset.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. And let me just double check here. All right. Let's do this. So here's our next question. And let me fix this here. There we go. In Marvel, many people have donned the title of Captain America besides Steve Rogers. This includes Bucky Barnes, Danielle Cage, William Naslund, Jeffrey Mace, Isaiah Bradley, Howard Stark, John Walker, Scott Summers, Sam Wilson, and even Clint Barton, a.k.a. Hawkeye. And again, I'll post that in the Discord really quick. But I'll read it aloud just in case. In Marvel, many have donned the title of Captain America besides Steve Rogers. This includes Bucky Barnes, Danielle Cage, William Naslund, Jeffrey Mace, Isaiah Bradley, Howard Stark, John Walker, Stott Scummers, Sam Wilson. Oh, all right. That is... Hold on. That is Alex. Go for it.
Actually, Scott Summers has never been Captain America.
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. Scott Summers, at some point, actually has been Captain America in the comic books. It's a weird one, but it's true. Yes.
Actually, I don't believe Howard Stark was ever Captain America.
That is correct. Can you be specific? Who is Howard Stark?
Howard Stark is Tony Stark's father and was involved in Captain America's conception, but never actually took up the mantle.
That is correct. Yep, Howard Stark actually built Captain America's shield, but he was never Captain America. I was going to put Tony Stark, but I figured it'd be a little too obvious. But yeah, Ren gets the point there. Nice job. All right. This one I actually had to look up just because I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. So Potter fans
buzzers, please.
Potter fans will have to correct me even at the littlest thing here.
Can you reset the buzzers?
Oh yes. All right. So here is the Harry Potter question. And let's do this. In Harry Potter, the Marauders Map is a magical document that reveals every location in Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Yes.
I think that's wrong. I think it doesn't show the room of requirement. Actually, it doesn't show the room of requirement.
So, Ren, unfortunately, you didn't say actually, so that's going to go then to Alex. Alex.
Actually, the room of requirement does not appear on the Marauders map.
That is correct. Can you be a little more specific?
Actually does not show places that are unplottable, which includes the room of requirement, which, if it needs to be hidden, will become unplottable and thus not appear on the map.
That is correct. And there's one more room as well, which is a book title.
The Chamber of Secrets does not appear on the Marauders map.
The Chamber of Secrets does not appear on Marauders map. I didn't even get to finish the whole thing, but damn, good job, guys. All right, so that's a point for Alex. And yeah, Ren, don't forget those actually.
I know I will never live down this shame.
That's all right, I don't mind.
What's the game show where you have to phrase that as a question? Jeopardy, I think?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I was about to say, for a Jeopardy fan, come on.
I know.
All right. But yeah, let's move on to the next question.
Buzzers?
He got it.
All right.
He's getting better.
All right. So this is a bonus question. So this one is worth 2 points. And this one is for the popular game Among Us. So if any of you have been playing a lot of Among Us, oh boy. All right, let's do this. I gotta reset. Here we go. Among Us, the video game. Among Us hit the video game world by storm and is one of the most streamed games currently. The default settings for the game are confirmed ejects on, 1 emergency meeting, 2 common tasks, 1 long task, 2 short tasks, visual tasks on, anonymous voting off, and a kill countdown of 45 seconds. There are other settings as well, but those are the most hotly debated ones. And that one is, hold on a sec, Dizzy, or I guess David? Yep, what's up?
Yeah. Actually, I believe there's only 1 common task by default.
That is correct. Yes, there's only 1 common task. The settings get changed so much, like I figured nobody would kind of memorize that.
I was going to try and be pedantic and say that games reception is better described as a tidal wave than by storm.
Oh, the true nerdy answer there.
Yeah.
All right.
The true nerd, if you can't win by accuracy, you can at least win by being annoying.
Yes.
Yep.
Actually, just say it over and over. But yeah, David, you get a point. Congratulations. Oh no, that's worth 2
actually,
points.
I get 2 points.
Nice. All right, so let me clear the buzzer. All right, these are again worth 1 point, and this one is about children's shows. So I don't know how much you guys watched shows as a kid, but hopefully you'll get it, or at least remember it. But yeah, let's get going. So here's the statement. Dora the Explorer is an animated television series that follows and I don't know how to pronounce this last name. I think it's Marquez. But the whole point is it follows Dora the Explorer, a 12-year-old girl with a love of embarking on quests related... Yes.
Actually, Dora is not 12. I think she's 6 or something like that.
Close. I'll give you the point, but only if you get your second guess.
Oh, shoot. I think she's 5.
No. All right. Does anyone
Darn it!
else want to give it a shot? All right. So that was Evo or James. James?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna guess 8.
No, that is also not correct. So that would be next in line is Alex.
Actually, as an artifact of television, she is timeless and possesses no true age.
Jeez.
All right. So the only people who haven't guessed are so Terry Ann.
Actually, I'll go with 7.
That is correct.
Process of elimination says.
Yeah, process of elimination.
Yeah, we're finishing these questions.
Let the game resolve itself.
But yeah, so Dora is 7 years old in the show, which is, pretty old for someone going around yelling "map" all the time. But okay. But yeah, let's move on to the next question away from children's shows, because otherwise I think we'll probably drive everyone a little bit insane.
When you said children's shows, you're still about 10 years past when I was watching them.
Oh, okay. We need more questions about Thundercats. You're right.
Me too.
There we go.
All right. Let's move on to the next one. This one
please.
is about everybody's favorite video game, League of Legends.
Wait, buzzers.
Oh, here we go.
Buzzards.
All right. Here's the question, or I guess the statement. Zed is one of the most played and probably most famous champions in League of Legends. His passive, Contempt for the Weak, has his basic attack steal bonus damage based on the enemy's missing health below 50% of their HP. His Q is Razor Shuriken, his W is Shadow Slash, his E is Living Shadow, and his R, or ultimate, is called Deathmark. And I'll just post that in the Discord really quick. I bet the League of Legends fans are freaking the fuck out right now.
I don't play as Zeds. I don't know.
This is what I get for not playing mid lane.
You've never had a Zed just TP in and kick your ass?
Oh no, I know what he does. I just don't know what his abilities are called.
Oh no.
Hey.
Oh, we have a buzz. That is Ren. Ren?
Actually, I'm gonna take a guess because I don't play League of Legends, but I don't think their final moves are called ultimates. I think that's an Overwatch thing.
So they are still referred to as ultimates, but that's not what we're looking for. It's
Okay.
It's a point of contention amongst the player base, but yeah, it's generally referred to as an ult.
Gotcha.
Yes, that is David.
Maybe. Actually, I think his W is Living Shadow and his E is Shadow Slash.
That is correct. I made them out of order. For someone who doesn't play Zed, you got that right.
Yeah. I took a guess because I knew his Q and R, and I didn't know which was E.
So just specifics. But yeah, congrats. So let me give you the point there. All right. And before we move on to the next question, I'll give some point values right here. We have Alex with 1 point, David with 3 points, James with 1 point, Ren with 2 points, and Terry Ann with 1 point. So people got to step it up. And here's our next question. Let me statement. I keep getting those wrong. And let me reset the buzzer. All right. This one
Actually,
is...
they're statements, not questions.
Yeah, I know. Shush. All right. But no, this one is for the Star Trek fans. Specifically, those who speak or know Klingon. So, I don't know if we have any Star Trek fans in here, but this might be a tough one. In Star Trek, Klingons from the Klingon Empire speak Klingonese. And I am going to butcher this, so I apologize. Oh, yes?
Actually, I don't think it's called Klingonese.
So that is correct. It actually is called Klingonese. It sounds ridiculous, but yes. Oh, yes?
Actually, it is spelled Q''ONOS, but it is pronounced Kronos.
What?
No, legit, it's pronounced Kronos, the homeworld.
Okay.
Nice.
No. Well, that's not what we were looking for, but, you definitely know Star Trek, so I'm impressed.
They made a joke about it on Lower Decks.
Oh, that explains that. But no, let me finish the question. And again, I'm going to put this in the Discord actually ahead of time, just because otherwise I am going to severely butcher this. So if you speak Klingon, I'm not trying to be racist, but let's do this. So, Havam means your mother has a smooth forehead and is shown as graffiti in Star Trek Discovery episode, Will You Take My Hand? And again, so that is David. No, sorry, James. James.
It means what do you want, and is the Klingon greeting?
No, but you're close. So next would be then Terry Ann. I have you here still.
Oh, weird. No, that's not me.
Oh, okay. So then that would be
Alex was the one.
okay. Oh, yeah, that would be Alex then.
Oh, then I go with the answer I already gave and was told was wrong.
Oh, weird. Okay, I'll just reset the buzzer then, just in case. But yeah, I'll give people a little bit of extra time, and then I'll get going. I'm gonna try to pronounce this thing again because I'm just gonna butcher it, but I kind of like saying it regardless. I don't even know. How do you do QAQ?
So the Q is a hard case sound. The capital H is the H sound, and I'm not going to explain why I know that.
Okay.
But it would be Heglu Mechkakak Jajvam.
Oh, there we go. All right, but if everyone doesn't know, I am going to give the answer. So is everyone going to pass?
That's a pass for me.
Yep.
All right.
Pass from me.
All right, so that is everyone passing. So the answer is, actually, that means it's a good day to die. The answer that I gave you is the correct pronunciation. Sorry, hub. So I don't even know how to say this. It's something else. The point is, it's not correct. It's the wrong one. Your mother has a smooth forehead is habsaksik ukad, which I guess is like the equivalent of like a your mama joke, which is, I don't know. Klingons are funky. But yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this one is about the famous movie Jaws, which I'm sure everybody has seen, correct? Maybe?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I'm a nerd enough that I've read the book but not seen the movie.
All right. Well, maybe you'll get this one then, just from reading the book. But yeah, so the famous movie Jaws was a massive hit when it came out in 1975. However, the now famous movie poster for Jaws was not actually meant for the movie originally. The iconic woman swimming with a shark mouth underneath her was supposed to be for a movie in the 50s that was never released named They Came From Below. And I'll just put that in the Discord. and I'll read it one last time. The famous shark movie Jaws was a massive hit when it came out in 1975. However, the now famous movie poster for Jaws was not actually meant for the movie originally. The iconic woman swimming with a shark mouth underneath her was supposed to be for a movie in the 50s that was never released named They Came From Below. Yes.
Jaws. Actually, Jaws didn't come out in 1975.
No, that's not correct. Jaws actually did come out in 1975. It's the years are a little funky, but yes, that is the correct. Oh, that is Evo. So James.
Actually, the shark mouth is not underneath her.
So the shark mouth is underneath her in the poster. Yeah. If you've not actually seen it.
You know, I thought it was a big mouth. Like, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. Not what we're looking for, unfortunately. All right. Any other good guesses? No? That is Terry Ann.
I'll go process of elimination and say it was the. Oh, I'm actually. I'll try process of elimination and say it was from the 60s.
No, not that. That's you're catching on a little bit here, but that's not what we were looking for. And I'm sure the Jaws fans are screaming their head off here thinking about this one.
Are there still a lot of Jaws fans these days? It doesn't seem like a very active fandom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a
just came out
classic.
for it recently.
All right, but no, if everyone's gonna pass on this, then yeah, I'll give you the answer. I think the only person who hasn't given a guess is David and Ren here.
I have no idea.
Okay, not even a guess?
I buzzed
Honestly,
it for
yeah,
a guess.
All right, well, you know what, David, give it a shot.
Actually, I've got to say that They Came From Below was supposed to be released in the 40s.
Oh, not even close. I'm sorry, man. All right, Ren, I'm going to give you one last shot for this one.
Okay. Actually, the movie was not called They Came From Below. It was called They Came From the Deep.
That's a great title, but not what I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the answer. So, actually, the poster was created originally for the paperback novel of Jaws and not the movie, but was used to promote the film. So, the movie They Came From Below is totally made up. I had to look up old 50s movies and, like, the names of them just to make one up.
It's a good title. That's cool.
So,
Yeah.
If you had read the book, maybe you would have gotten it. I don't know. Just saying.
Someone is being called out.
You notice you read when a novel gets made into a film, a lot of times they reissue the novel with the film poster on the cover.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
This was back in junior high. I'm impressed. I remember even reading it.
All right, but yeah, let's move on to the next question. This one should be a little bit easier because I know a lot of people here have watched The Office. But let's get to it.
Yep.
Oh, no, we have one person?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Feeling a little called out here, Ian.
Oh,
I have not. I have also not watched the
I've
Office.
seen some episodes, not all.
okay. Well, maybe you can guess. But let's get to it. In the Office episode, The Farm, Dwight Schrute attends the funeral of his Aunt Shirley at Schrute Farms. This includes several bizarre family traditions when a Schrute dies. For example, shooting the dead body with a single-barrel shotgun, and another tradition is the throwing of dirt in a person's face. Black means you are invited, and red means you are not.
That is one of the later seasons.
And it is in the Discord. That is for, let's see here, Ren.
Actually, I'm going to take a guess and say that red meant you were invited and black meant that you were not.
Yes, that is correct. At the very beginning,
Oh, shit.
a lot of them get dirt thrown in their face. And Ren, for bonus points, can you guess who was invited to the funeral?
Oh my God. Michael Scott?
No, it was Oscar. Lovable Oscar.
I don't even know who Oscar is.
He's the accountant.
Yep. Actually, this happened after Michael Scott had left the series.
Hey!
Or Steve Carell.
That's even
Again,
better.
I've never seen The Office.
All right. So now we're going to move into a bonus round. So in this one, I'm going to put up a picture within the Discord, and I'll explain from there. So give me a sec. Because
Buzzers need to be reset.
it is a big picture. Where is it? And unfortunately, I have to make sure I send you guys the right one without the answers on it. Otherwise, I'm going to look silly. All right, there we go. All right. So here's a quick
Buzzer reset.
Oh yeah,
Buzzer reset.
Buzzer reset. All right. So
Picture's
this-
still low.
Oh, well, okay. So again, quick preview of what this is going to be about, and then we'll get to it. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to give you guys some time to think about this one, and then you're going to tell me what movies each of these pictures comes from. If you get the person who gets the most will get the points. But let's give a quick description. The Wilhelm scream is a stock sound effect that has been used in a large number of films and TV series and is classified as Man Getting Bit by an Alligator and He Screamed by Sheb Wooley. These are 6 scenes from famous movies before or after the scream is heard. Just identify the name of the movie in each picture, and then at that point, the person who gets the most will get the point. And then I'm going to go through each of these, but you guys can just look at them all, and then I'll give you about, we'll say a minute. So number 1, we have a nice sci-fi movie here. I'm not sure which one. Number 2 is definitely, I think, Clay. I'm not sure, but it is an animated kids feature. Number 3 might be a little confusing for people, but it did come out in theaters, was a big success. Number 4 is a classic. I'm pretty sure most of you will get it, but it has a lot of fight scenes. Number 5, you know what? Even I was a little creeped out as a kid about number 5. Good story, nice plot twist, but, you know, whatever. And number 6, I've never seen myself, but it is the origin of the Wilhelm scream. So if you have seen that movie and you know where all this comes from, it'll probably help you out. And I'm going to give you, let's see here, 30 to 40 more seconds.
I already forgot what we're supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
So all you have to do is let me know the name of the movie for each number.
So you want us to like message you?
DM you?
So I'm just going to say your name and then you tell me number 1 is this movie, number 2 is this movie, so on and so forth.
So whoever buzzes in first for number
No,
1
it's
and
not going
stuff?
to be a buzz. It's whoever gets the most.
Should we instead DM you with our guesses so that
That will work,
No, I'll,
because
just,
we
again,
got
I'll
people.
say your name and then you go over what you think each one is. And I'll give you 20 more seconds.
Okay, so you're not like going to confirm or deny our guesses until the end?
Yeah.
Got
That way
it.
nobody gets a hint.
Right.
That's a huge advantage to whoever goes last.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe.
If you're feeling cautious about it, I can do the person who has the most points first.
That sounds good to me.
sure.
Says the
I'm
person.
not getting this right either way. So
All right. Is everyone good to go?
As good as I'm going to be.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. So with currently it's tied between David and Ren. So I'm gonna do Ren first. So Ren, go ahead. What's number 1?
Well, I've never seen Star Wars, but I know it's a Star Wars. I'm gonna say.
What's number 2?
I don't know which. Oh, yeah, I don't have to specify. I can just say that it's Star Wars.
You know what? Yeah, specify for number 1.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I don't know. Clone Wars. I'll say that.
All right, number 2.
The second one looks like Wallace and Gromit.
Which one?
Number 2? Oh, well, there's a big bunny, and I'm gonna guess it's some kind of Easter special. I don't know.
Number 3.
The third one I have no idea about. I'll say the Black Cauldron.
Number 4.
I also have no idea what that is. Oh wait, I think it's Rambo. Is it Rambo? It might be Rambo. That kind of looks like Sylvester Stallone. G.I. Joe.
And number 6.
Old Yeller. I have no idea.
I'm gonna. I think you got the first one right. It was kind of a little hard to hear. But I'm not gonna say which one. All right. So next is gonna be David. So David, go ahead.
I think number 1 is from Star Wars: A New Hope.
Number 2.
No idea.
Okay.
No idea about number 3.
All right. Number 4.
4, I think, is Rambo, and I will say specifically First Blood.
All right. Number 5.
5, I think, is Team America.
Number 6.
That I have no idea.
All right. You only got one right, unfortunately.
Damn, I should have been less specific.
All right. So we'll do Alex next.
All right. So number 1 is Star Wars: A New Hope.
Okay.
Number 2 is Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Okay. Number 3.
Number 3, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say The Prince of Egypt.
Number 4.
Number 4. So I originally actually thought this was Starship Troopers until I looked closely, and now I think it's Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers.
Number 5.
No idea, so I'm going to go with Cartoon Network: Adult Swim.
Number 6.
Sorry, Robot Chicken. That's what I went for number 5. Robot Chicken. Number 6. Again, no idea, so I'm going to go with Romancing the Stone.
Okay. All right. Next, we're going to go with James. James, number 1.
Star Wars: A New Hope, and I'm gonna skip 2 and 3.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna say the original Rambo for 4.
Sorry, what'd you say? For
I'm
number
gonna
4?
say a Rambo
Okay.
for 4.
Number 5.
I'm gonna say Toy Story,
Number 6.
and I'm gonna skip on 6.
Okay. All right, Terry Ann, I need you to redeem yourself here. Help everyone here. Go ahead.
All right, I'm copying off of Alex's paper. Number 1 is Star Wars: A New Hope. Number 2 is Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Number 3 is Prince of Egypt. Number 4 is Rambo. Number 5 I actually know is Small Soldiers. And number 6 I'm gonna guess Crocodile Dundee.
Okay, so unfortunately that does mean we have a tie between Alex and Terry Ann. So
To be fair, we do watch a lot of movies together.
So the only one that you both didn't get was number 3 and number 6, but also you had some weird differences between 4 and 5, but that's fine. So I'm gonna do a quick buzz in if you know number 3, just to give you a second chance. So go ahead and buzz in if you know what number 3 is. We'll give you about 10 seconds. I'll give you a hint. It's a Disney movie. Nice. Oh no, James. We're gonna let Alex and Terry Ann just because they have the most points.
Oh,
he's out of
tiebreaker
there.
between us.
Oh, shit.
Crap.
Sorry.
Oh.
So Alex and Terry Ann, what is number 3? It is a Disney movie.
We've both got this magnified and are staring intently at the screen right now.
All right, 9, 8. Yes.
Actually, I'll try Aladdin.
That is correct. It is.
What?
Aladdin.
Is it really? What scene?
It is right as Genie is lifting Agrabah up, and you hear the Wilhelm scream.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
So, we'll go over the answers. So, number 1 is Star Wars A New Hope. Just as a stormtrooper falls off in the climactic scene with Leia and Luke. Number 2 is Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Kids movie, but still a good one. Nice Wilhelm scream. Number 3, yes, is Aladdin. Number 4 is Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, at Battle at Helm's Deep.
It is?
Those look like
they're wearing
guns.
assault
Yeah, but
rifles.
look at the helmet.
Yeah,
Look at the helmet on the right side.
Number 5.
Oh my god.
Number 5
You look
is
so much like
Small
Rambo there.
Soldiers. That is correct. Notice the crazy ass G.I. Joe flipping the frick out. By the way, the Barbies in that movie were terrifying. Just saying.
Your word for it?
And I was surprised if anybody got this, but yes, number 6 is the movie Distant Drums, and is where the Wilhelm scream is first heard. More importantly, actually, it's heard, but it's never actually categorized, and it's never actually used again until 1953, in which the actor kind of basically took it as his own and said, hey, you can keep using this, go for it, I don't care anymore. And guess what? Now it's in like every movie ever.
Yep.
Neat.
Hang on to your rights, man.
I know. Could have been a billionaire. But yes, so that will give the point to Terry Ann. So congratulations. So Terry Ann.
Actually,
Oh,
Ian, I think you need to play it for us.
you need a what?
Oh.
The Wilhelm
The
scream.
Wilhelm scream.
Play the Wilhelm scream for us.
Hold on a sec. Now I have to go.
I think there's so
to
much that just
YouTube
loops on repeat.
Here, give me a sec. Can you hear it?
There we go.
Yep.
There
Yep.
we go.
Very nice.
Oh, I tried.
There we go.
It's iconic. It's classic. All right, so that was worth 2 points. So congratulations, Terry Ann. And that puts you tied with Ren and David.
Oh, snap.
All
dang.
right. These next questions are going to be worth 2 points. So these are going to be not super tough, but still important.
Would you mind if I took a minute break?
Yeah, we'll give everyone just a minute to kind of chill for a sec.
Okay, be right back.
Yep,
Let the
reset the
adrenaline calm
buzzer.
down a little.
And reset the buzzers, please.
Ah, thank you. But yeah, no, the Wilhelm scream is literally in like all the movies. I had to really pick and choose like which ones. And I didn't realize.
Yeah, I thought it started in Star Wars. I didn't know it started before that.
Yeah,
It's a good collection of stuff there.
Yeah, it's oh my god. Apparently there's like at least 10 in like all the Lord of the Rings movies or something like that. It's nuts.
Wow.
Like I don't know what it is, but Spielberg and Lucas use it a lot. No, go ahead.
It's just the right level of horror and comedy to kind of diffuse an action scene where people are falling to their deaths, but at the same time, you don't like those guys.
Yeah, but usually it's like a rando too. It's not even like a main character or anything like that. Like that's why I'm kind of hoping for at some point they do, where it's like this major action star that everybody knows about that we've been following. It'd be like who's the guy? Shit, who does Keanu Reeves play in the action movies that like everybody now knows?
John
John
Wick.
Wick.
There you
John
go.
Wick?
It'd be like if John Wick made the Wilhelm scream as he like fell from a height or something like that. Like people would flip the fuck out.
That'd be pretty good.
That's what I want to see. I want to see a main character say it. Because I don't care about Stormtrooper 27 or something like that. I also thought about doing like scenes that people like that weren't on purpose or that were like ad-libbed. Like the I'm walking here one, the Stormtrooper hitting his helmet on the door one. Like just scenes people know about but don't really like know the origins of. But I don't know. There were some of these that were just a little like hard to kind of figure out because I didn't want them too hard, but I didn't want them like instantaneous. And also, it turns out it's really hard to find movies in HD without paying for them. So I hate that some of the screenshots are like super blurry. David, you back?
Oh, yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool. So these next statements will be worth 2 points each. So pay attention. This next question is about tabletop games. So if you play a lot of tabletop, you should know this one. Oh, and I don't know why it's tiny, but I'm just going to read it regardless. In the universe of Warhammer 40k, there are 4 main gods of chaos that have been around since the beginning of time. Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. There is also a 5th god of chaos named Malice, but is rarely mentioned in the lore. That is Evo, which is James.
It's not porn. It's corn, I guess.
I
With a K?
did say Khorne.
Oh, okay, I heard porn. Okay, my bad.
No, it's okay. I'm going to give everyone 30 seconds here, and then I'll post it in Discord really quick. But I'll
Yeah, I
read
was
it-
going to ask if you could post it.
Yep, sure. I'll read it again, though, just in case one more time. In the universe of Warhammer 40k, there are 4 main gods of chaos that have been around since the beginning of time. Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh. There is also a 5th god of chaos named Malice, but is rarely mentioned in the lore. And I actually play 40k, so this one is killing me inside.
I played fantasy, so it's same god, but
Yeah, same
Yeah,
gods.
I'm so close.
All right, I'm gonna give you 15 more seconds. Not even any guesses. No.
Yeah, I blame my college sci-fi club for never actually getting their shit together to create their Space Marine loner army the way they said they were going to.
Yeah, I'm so close to this.
All right. Well, I think everyone's gonna pass on this except for you, buddy. So why don't you give me at least a guess?
Oh, me?
Yeah, give me a guess.
Actually, there is either no 5th god or the 5th god is named something else, but that's all like.
Oh, so that is not what we're looking for. Oh,
It's not dang.
Ren.
I'll take a guess. I'm gonna guess. Oh, I'm gonna guess that Malice is actually mentioned quite a bit in the lore.
So no, Malice is like a ghost in the lore. Like literally, I think mentioned like 5 times in all of like 20 years or something like that.
Dang.
I did say that it was a guess.
It's okay. It's okay. But no, if everyone's gonna pass, we'll move on. James, no guesses.
what was the answer?
Any guesses at all, James?
I guessed incorrectly at the beginning.
Oh, that was you, right? Sorry, it's hard to tell with the Discord sometimes. But no, I'll give the answer. So, actually, Slaanesh is the only god of chaos who hasn't been around since the beginning of time. She was actually given birth to by the Eldari or Eldar. So yeah, she's kind of an outcast.
Oh wow, okay. That class has always been in when I played fantasy, so I didn't know that.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
how
I did not know that.
I'm not sure how I feel about the Chaos Gods having this regimented society of birthrights to determine who is a proper Chaos God. Like, I don't think they really understand what chaos actually means at this point.
I think it was just to add some flavor.
So
to
you
the
got to have
Eldar.
some chaos to your, or you got to have some order to your chaos.
Organized chaos.
Yeah, it's the best kind. Otherwise, it's just madness, and nobody wants that.
Yeah,
But no, let's move on.
it's called chaos, not anarchy.
So funny you should mention that. Malice actually is considered the god of anarchy. That's why the other gods hate him. It's weird, but hey, it works. But yeah, let's move on. So this one is about Full Metal Alchemist.
Wait, buzzers.
Oh yeah, buzzers. Thank you. And for our Full Metal Alchemist fans, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't like what you're about to do.
I don't like what it's going.
I've only seen one thing that's a Full Metal Alchemist reference, and now I'm also feeling bad.
I don't like it.
All right.
I've only seen one episode as well, not the same one as Terry Ann's seen, and I do not feel bad at all.
All right. So buzzers have reset. Let's do this. Sorry, I got to prepare myself for this one. One of the most controversial and heart-wrenching moments in Full Metal Alchemist is the story arc containing Nina Tucker, a young girl who lives with her father, Shoal Tucker, and their lovable dog, Alexander. After a horrific incident involving Shoal Tucker is discovered by the protagonist, Edward, he loses his temper and almost kills him, but stops after being pleaded by his brother, Alphonse, to spare him. In the end... Oh, that's a lot of buzzers. All right, so that one was Ren.
Actually, it's not Al who got Ed to stop. It was the Nina and Alexander combo nosing at his hand and saying, "Daddy, do you hurt?"
Oh, but yes, that is the correct answer. Yep, it was Nina who pleaded to spare her father. Yeah.
Can't slip that bit of trauma past me.
Yep.
Oh, what is this show? Oh, it's pretty cool. Oh, it has magic. Oh.
Just wait till you watch Madoka.
Oh God! Don't.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, that is 2 points for Ren. All right.
I don't feel good about this one.
So was it the original or what Brotherhood? Or was it both?
That is the original anime, the Brotherhood, and the manga. All of them.
Yep.
It's pretty fucked up.
I remember watching them both, but I don't remember this for whatever reason.
It's no worries. But yeah, let's move on. So this one is for our film fans, specifically those
Buzzers.
who have watched the Titanic. So hopefully you know your Titanic.
Which one?
Well, maybe you'll get it when I go over the statement. Titanic is currently one of the top highest-grossing movies worldwide to date. It was nominated for 14 Oscars, including Best Actor and Best Actress for the films Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Unfortunately, they both did not win, but went on to star in many more films after. Yes, that is Ren.
Actually, this is going to be a guess, but did Kate Winslet actually win an Oscar?
So, no, Kate Winslet did not win the Oscar. She was nominated.
Okay. Got it.
So, I'll post this in the Discord just in case. And I'll read it one more time. Titanic is currently the only... that is the old question. My bad. But still relevant. Titanic is currently one of the top highest-grossing movies worldwide to date. It was nominated for 14 Oscars, including Best Actor and Best Actress for the stars of the film, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, who unfortunately didn't win, but went on to star in many more films after. That is Alex.
Actually, Leonardo DiCaprio won the Best Actor award.
No, but you are
did not.
close.
No.
Leo only won his first Oscar recently, right?
Yeah, he won it for, I believe, The Revenant.
Yeah, it shows you how much I pay attention to awards.
It's okay. So we still have David and James and Terry Ann, who, if you guys want to give good guesses, now's the time. Yes, that is Terry Ann.
Actually, Leonardo did not get nominated for this movie.
That is correct.
Hey, guesses!
Leonardo DiCaprio
Wow.
wasn't even nominated, whereas his
That's
co-star
rough, buddy.
Kate Winslet was. In fact, it was a huge point of contention when the movie came out and was part of the Oscars. Like, people couldn't believe it. And some actually, like, protested the Oscars specifically for it. So, yeah.
Damn.
Too bad, Leo.
Nope.
Sorry, buddy.
So what movies was Kate Winslet in afterwards?
Oh,
Say that again?
She's been in a ton of films.
She was in Gangs of New York, also with DiCaprio.
She's also going to be in Avatar 2. Like, she's been in a lot. But yeah.
Okay.
So let's see here. So that point goes to Terry Ann. So currently it is tied between Ren and Terry Ann, each at 5 points. So this is going to be our final question for the day. Otherwise, we end on a tie.
Should probably get buzzers for it then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for this one, you know what? We're going to make it a little more exciting. I originally had it at 4 points. I'm going to make it worth 6 points. And of course,
Winner takes all.
See what you did
winner
there.
takes all. So this one, of course, at the end of every actually, and in the original show, is about real world skills. So hope you know how to actually be an adult. Let's do this. So the last question. There are currently 45 different symbols on clothing used to help people on how to wash different types of clothing. Currently, there are 4 symbols that include triangles. This includes bleach, non-chlorine bleach, do not bleach, and do not dry after bleaching. The more common symbols include a larger variety of shapes, mainly circles and triangles, and squares. They help with cycles, temperatures, drying, and whether or not something is to be hand-washed. And I'm going to put that in the Discord really quick here for you guys. And I'll read it one last time. There are currently 45 different symbols on clothing used to help people on how to wash different types of clothing. Currently, there are 4 symbols that include triangles. This includes bleach, non-chlorine bleach, do not bleach, and do not dry after bleaching. The more common symbols include a larger variety of shapes, mainly circles and squares and triangles. Circles and squares specifically. They help with cycles, temperatures, drying, and whether or not something is to be hand washed. Yes, Terry Ann.
Hand wash is usually printed out. It's not a symbol. Actually, hand wash is usually printed out. It's not a symbol.
So, no, there is a symbol actually for hand washing. So that is.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Any other guesses? Yes, Ren.
Actually, there is no symbol for do not dry clean after bleaching.
That is correct. There is no symbol for that. There are only 3 triangle symbols. All that it's just bleach, do not chlorine bleach, and do not bleach. Nobody cares about dry cleaning. Nobody. So yeah, Ren.
That was a guess.
Congratulations. You've won actually for my first time.
Woohoo.
With a tremendous let's see here, 11 points technically.
Cam.
But no, again,
Seems legit.
thank you everyone for playing. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I sure did. Yeah, this was a blast.
Thank you for
Thank
organizing.
you for hosting. Yeah.
So so in order to grow up, can you show me what these 45 different symbols are?
I believe there was somewhere you could look that up. Possibly on
Can you
some
teach me how to
electronic
wash my
device.
clothes?
I know that there are symbols, but I have never looked up what they meant.
I think
I
most people
have
just
a
don't
philosophy.
I just throw everything in the wash together,
Exactly.
and so I don't know.
If it doesn't survive, it wasn't meant to be a part of my wardrobe.
All right. Well, guys, thank you again. If I decide to do this again, I'll definitely send out the invite. But that's all she wrote. Have a good night.
Thank you, Ian.
All
Thank
right.
Thank you.
Later.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.